Hello, this is Mario. With all the videos that I'm doing on dinner, the thoughts for food, people ask me, why don't you finish the topics that you're covering during the dinner? Well, that's for the people who are here, the imaginary people that are going to be for dinner. But what I want to do now is I want to start a little series where I can actually talk about the topics. And this particular topic I'm going to be covering has to do with the choice that you have to either feel sorry for yourself or feel self pity or defiance when something happens in your life that is a challenging condition. Lose your job, an illness, someone doesn't love you anymore. And the first healthy psychological reaction is to feel a bit of an emotional shock. And when that happens, there's also a tendency to feel a little bit helpless. And that helplessness can move on to beginning to feel sorry for yourself or pity for yourself or defiant. And it's very healthy to feel sorrow for yourself, but never sorry for yourself. And I have a blog on that, which I'll have a link at the bottom of this video so you can see it. But let's stay with the feeling sorry for self or self-pity and defiance. When you feel self-pity, you go into a helplessness that also creates a biological helplessness. But if you have the defiance and sometimes even what's called the righteous anger, natural killer cells go up. And when you are defiant, what happens is that you tune into creativity, opportunity to create, opportunity to make something positive, not just wishful thinking, but something positive, positive action. But when you go into self-pity or a kind of helplessness that I'm talking about, all you can do is feel helpless, and helpless reduces creativity, it reduces your ability for resilience and thriving, and it puts you into a place that, if kept on a chronic basis, can make you sick. So the way to do it is that you have something that happens to you and you acknowledge it. You don't try to Pollyanna yourself out of it. You acknowledge it. For example, a relationship is over. You say, yep, relationship is over. And this is what I feel. And you feel the sense of abandonment or betrayal or shame or whatever it was. And you say, okay, now, so what do I do about this? Is it poor me? Or I'm going to get up and do something. I'm going to get a little angry about what happened and do something about it. Find out what I can do to improve my life in that moment, how I can thank that situation for happening, because it's really important. When something bad happens and you go deep and you find out what it is that it's helping you avoid, is another way of learning the creativity that's needed in times of adversity. So, when something negative happens, you have the choice to go into self-pity or into defiance, which is a way of saying, how do I overcome this condition? Because life is an adventure. Life is an opportunity to discover yourself in many ways and to discover how valuable you are, how resilient you are. And this I learned from centenarians, people who are over 100, who are healthy. They have tremendous resilience. Something happens to them, and they always respond with a sense of defiance. And that's what I want to talk about. And that's what I want you to consider. That it's okay to feel sorrow for yourself, but not sorry for yourself. It's okay to feel afraid. It's not okay to go into helplessness. After you don't feel well with what happened, you recover, you take time for yourself, and then defiance comes in. Righteous anger, action. So I hope this helps, and stay tuned for my dinners and now my new edition, which will be actually showing myself, because I always show the food, and giving you an extension of what was covered in the dinner. So enjoy and have a wonderful day and evening.